So I came across a video of a male, transgender male, and he's complaining because his passport came and got delivered, but instead of saying a female on it, he got upset because it said his biological gender, which is male. But before we get into commentary and talk about it a little bit, because this is very shocking, we're just gonna start that video right now.
I finally got it after having to go through hell to find all my documents. And after all my fucking psychiatrist appointments, my court documents, waiting years to have my gender changed. When I was working at McDonald's, fucking dumb, shitty spray tan ass Trump just changed all the shit to make. And so trans people, if they lose their ID or they have an ID that's expired, it comes back their original gender, even if they have their social, their birth certificate, everything changed. And now I look cunt, but it says fucking male. So not only am I an ugly fucking crier, but I for sure can't go to Dubai where I'll get arrested. It says male. Even with a fucking $50,000 Gucci. And everything that I've done. This world is making no fucking progress. And this is why trans people end their lives and get beaten up and get detained at the airport and they'll never feel good enough.
Yeah, I'm very mind blown as well, but you can see he's very emotional. He's very upset, and he's obviously going through it because he thinks that he can play the system. But you forgot who's in office, right? Someone who's standing on real laws, real moral laws, and of God. Not saying he's perfect, because nobody's perfect. Only person is perfect is fully God and fully man, Jesus Christ. That's the only person that will ever be perfect in this world. But let's get on that subject of why I feel like he's in that state. It's because he's in a state of confusion. And I feel like why he's in that state is because so many people maybe around him is super comfortable without telling him the truth. They don't want to tell him the truth. They just feel like, okay, just let him live in his own world where he can feel like he has a chance to get over, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Get over from the system, because things are changing for the good and for the bad. Certain things for the bad, certain things for the good. But this, realizing that there's only two genders, not making it seem like I'm bashing anyone, but if you guys know, you know that there's only the truth that needs to be spilled this year. Only the truth, man. Truth, no lies, you know what I'm saying? So get your people right that are, I know a lot of people come from a place where they want to be comfortable in a sense, and they don't want to get out their comfort zone to tell someone the truth. But sometimes I know it can be difficult, but that's why you are supposed to pray for those things that someone can change, because like I said before in all my other videos, like, nobody's born gay, right? So they get into a place of where these are spirits that are on these people, individuals, and they feel like those spirits are their reality, and that's what they feel like they're different with. But it's really the opposite, man. It's really just something that's been on you since, who knows, younger age, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sit here and explain why I think this is just our truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are spirits. We're spirit beings. And if you think about it, so let's just throw that out there, that there's truth that needs to be broken up to these people, so we can stop having people comfortable to the point of, let's just say, putting it into people's children's schools, putting it into people's jobs, and the most importantly, putting it in the churches, man. Like I said before, there's churches all around the Midwest where I live at, where there's rainbow flags everywhere, Black Lives Matters flags on the churches, and the rainbow flags in the churches as well. Which I'm not against welcoming people, but we got to get to a point where we're spitting truth to people so they can change and get transformed by Jesus Christ. Not just letting them sit there in the band, playing the drums, sitting there with the skirt on, a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the truth, man. Let's get back to the will of God, not living in our own flesh, our own carnal mind. You know what I'm saying? These spirits need to be condemned, and they need to be prayed over. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm coming from a place of truth, and I'm not trying to bash, but you guys can see this gentleman is very upset about over something like this, and someone may call it small, someone may call it big, but to him, you can see that really mattered. He really thought that he was getting a female gender on his passport, man, but it didn't go as what he thought. Praise be to Yeshua. And I hope more people start looking at this as a way of understanding that you can't win over the system of truth, man. It's the truth. And I feel like you guys, have seen a lot of things go on, and like within a few years before Trump got in office, where it's just kind of like super comfortable for that stuff to be out there in newspapers and schools and all these type of things, and especially in the church and all this type of stuff, man, which is obviously against God. We come from the place of truth, man. Once you want to find the truth, you find it, and you start looking at things super different, man. So you guys comment what you guys think of this video, man. God bless.